I hope this AC isn't too loud for you guys, but here we go. We're going to talk about what should I get first. Should I get a gun? Should I get armor? Or should I get medical? So before we even get into this video, make sure you go down below, hit the like button, subscribe button, because you won't regret it, because you will like this video whether you watch it or not. And then make sure you share this video. So let's get into this. So, like I said before, this video is going to get your mind juices flowing a little bit, so you can think whether you should get a gun, armor, or medical. Well, each of them are important in their own respective ways, and that's probably why a lot of people have difficulty deciding. That's why this question always comes up. So let's go with just saying you want to get a gun first. So a gun, if you get a gun first, first off will be able to stop intruders. It will be able to protect yourself and your family. Now, yes, guns can run pretty expensive. You can get a pistol. I've seen some as low as like $300 used, maybe a couple bucks more. Or you can get them as high as like $6,000. So it depends on your budget. So that's one thing you really have to keep an eye out for. And let's then talk about armor. So we have guns that make holes. Armor stops holes. So you have armor. That will protect you from, depending on the level of armor, is level 2, level 3, level 3 plus, and level 4, will stop anywhere between pistol rounds to 30-06 rounds, depending on the level. Now, of course, as the level goes up, the more expensive it gets. Obviously, we know that, right? At least if we didn't, now you do. So my best bit of advice to give you, if you decide to go the armor route, is to get a plate carrier that is on the cheaper end. You don't want to sacrifice quality, but you want to make sure it's cheaper. I will actually do a video on a plate carrier that I've had for a while, so you'll be able to see that and kind of go based off of that. And then you go also plates. Can you only afford front and back? What level can you afford? Can you afford front, back, and sides? Can you afford the trauma plates to go with them? There's quite a bit of things that goes with body armor, because you do have the plate carrier itself. You have the front and back armor. You have the side plates, right and left, and then for the front and back, you slide between you and the armor, the plate. You slide in something called a trauma pad. So when that round hits that bit of armor, the shock and maybe the little bit of bulge doesn't hit you, so it doesn't cause a lot of bruising. It still might cause a bruising and might knock the air out of you, but you don't have broken ribs and you're not dead. So those things are important. So to kind of reiterate, plate carrier, plates that go inside. Can you afford that? What level can you afford? What is the situation that you're in that you're buying it? Are you worried the fact that you go outside and you get shot because you're in a bad neighborhood? Most likely those are pistol rounds. So you can probably go with a level 2 or level 3. If you're thinking of the end of the world as we know it, or world without order, or world without law, or the end of the world as we know it, if you're looking for those specific situations, you may need level 3 plus or level 4. But just remember, with the given level 3 plus is given by the company itself. No officiating government regulated testing. It's that plus is given to by the company itself. So basically, it's stating, hey, our stuff is good enough even though level 3 may not stop this kind of round, but our level 3 plus, we've done testing ourselves, and yes, it stops at this specific round that's higher. So basically maybe a 30-06. Maybe once or twice it might stop a few rounds. So level 3 plus could be your intermediate between 3 and 4 without spending a lot of money. You can check that, but definitely look into it. So the next is, so we went over making holes, stopping holes. Now we got to go over plugging holes. Well, the reason why I didn't go over making holes, because that could be a 3-hour-long video of calibers, barrel lengths and twists, and so on and so forth. That's why I left it very basic. So now with medical, it's to stop holes, or sorry, to plug holes. And what are you going to put in there? What kind of holes do you need to plug? Are you getting medical for, are you just doing outside things? So you just need almost like a boo-boo kit, scrapes, cuts. Are you going something where you're preparing for the SHTF, the World Without Law, or the Tiatuaki? Are you preparing for those? If so, then your degree of more advanced equipment or items will be increasing. So you may need a needle decompression kit, which helps out with your lungs collapsing due to a thoracic injury. So you may need that. You may need splints, and you may need a little suture kit. You may need a hyphen chest seal, because what you're planning on doing is possibly getting shot, and you get shot in the chest, it goes through one side, or you're not wearing armor, it goes right through. And how do you prevent that? Or you're preparing for the range of worst case scenario, ricochet, which has happened to one of my friends. It ricocheted and hit someone behind him. You may need to think of that. So plugging holes is very necessary for almost all that. If you really think about it, if I have a gun, I need a way to provide medical attention to either myself, to a family member, also to the person you shot as well. Think about that. Body armor. Well, why do you need body armor if you don't have a gun? If you don't have medical? Same with, so in my personal opinion, to answer which one you should get first, it's medical. Does that always happen? No. Did it happen with me? No. But based off of necessity, the thing you should get is medical. Is you get medical first, and then let's say you get a gun. You're out of range. You shoot, ricochet, hit yourself. You're taken care of. Or let's say you have medical, and then you get body armor, and you decide to just walk outside with your body armor for whatever reason, and then you get shot, and it hits your shoulder, it hits where the body armor isn't protecting. Well, then guess what? You have medical. In my honest opinion, medical is the most important. It's used no matter what. I have a friend. He is now back in the States, but about a month ago, I think it's about a month ago, he was overseas and he was shot. Now, I bought him a kit. It's called the BearFac. It's from BearIndependent.com. I definitely highly recommend. I'll put it down in the description below. I highly recommend that kit, because that kit goes above and beyond what we get provided, or what our personnel get provided in the military. And I bought that for him because his command allowed it. I gave him the list of items. His command said, sure, why not? Get it. And it actually saved his life. I also bought one for another friend. So he can be safe. So it's proven, even just this kit alone has proven to save lives. And he's not the first one that this kit has proven. And I think he was number 6. But there's law enforcement agencies, military units that have switched to this BearFac. So I highly suggest check him out. Like I said, it's bearindependent.com. Go and look at his shop, and then look at under medical pouches, and it'll have a minimalist version, and then the full kit. So I highly recommend getting that. It comes with a decent price tag, but well worth the items inside. So my take on it is medical first, because you can use medical. If you throw it in your car and you come across a car accident, guess what? You got medical. Let's say you're happen to get stuck in the protest area and you see someone injured, you can jump out, if you dare jump out, and provide medical. So see, medical is very universal. So once again, get medical first. So I'm going to cut this video to a halt now, but make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Share this video to friends and family that you maybe trying to convince of how to start preparing a little bit as far as personal protection, like so, and medical is personal protection. And let me, go in the comments and let me know what you think. What you think may be the most important thing and why. Because guess what? I'm just one mindset. With you guys, we can provide more intel and more ideas and get these brain juices flowing. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay strong, stay resilient. Shield wall up.